the only badass novel bitches around. So.
Oh, there we go.
If I'm good to go.
Then, when the music is broken off,
Yeah, you're supposed to like. There you go.
I'm so excited for this! Flower bookmarks. These are so pretty.
we all got different designs. Mine is bamboo with
Oh
like.
my God,
that was an exciting adventure.
Hi, thank you so much. We have Erica Bauermeister, who is guest author Kayla tonight. We need a lot of Tana with us tonight, you guys. All Jess Lowry, right here with us tonight. Welcome, Asha. We're so excited.
Hi.
Guest author Hannah Wickens. We're so glad to have you back.
Thank you. This is one of my favorite book clubs in the universe, and I'm just so grateful to be with y'all.
Tonight we have guest author Gretchen Burke. Hey, bitches.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Dominique is, she's coming in through the chat today. Very good. Welcome. I couldn't think of a word. I just crushed my finger getting up to close the door.
Ow.
Yeah. Thank goodness I have a little Band-Aid kit next to me.
You have your boo-boo kit.
Oh my God, this shit hurts so bad. Look at it.
Oh.
I'm very dramatic, but I did crush it between like a desk and a hard plastic arm. So there is that. Hi, Jessica. Welcome. All right, bitches. So we started a new book, new month, new book. Welcome to September, my first favorite month of fall. Then I have my second and third favorite month coming. So anyways, we started a new book this month, Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. We are only in week 1. Absolutely nothing has happened so far in this book, so that'll be a blast. But how was everybody's week?
It's really good. You got to stick through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Not to say I cheated, but I've read it already all the way through.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's like this week when the actual film shows just like a little bit more of what we've gotten into so far. But anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see. Who's here? Sherry's here today. Welcome, bitch. Look at you. Desi, Anna, and Domo look so different. Right, I replaced all those bitches. Fuck them. Hey, we can't hear you, so you're gonna have to figure that out. God damn it. I was wondering why I couldn't hear
Where's
you.
our names? Our names aren't even up there.
Hi, Katrina. Welcome. They pop
Hi,
up when, yeah,
Gotcha.
we got upgrades.
All right.
That's fucked up, Dominique. That's fucked up. I love it.
So, but which one of us is which? That's what I want to know.
Oh, y'all have to figure out which y'all are. I think we'll figure that out in no time. Hey, Vanessa, who do you think you are replacing today? Which bitch did you upgrade?
I think Anna and I have a lot in common.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah. I was like, if she says anybody else.
If that bitch says anybody else, I'm going to call her a liar.
I'll call her a liar. I know. I get to have all these like extra awesome guests today. It's super exciting. Instead of the same old bitches all the time. They're gonna hate me. Thank goodness they won't rewatch this. I mean, Dominique's watching right now. She's cool. The other two. I'm just kidding.
All right, but I
No,
agree
we
with
can
Jessica.
replace the original.
You can't replace the original.
Well, I mean, not to us, just because, some of us are related, but anyway. All right. So, absolutely nothing happened in my week. My grandmother fell and like twisted her. What did she do? Sprained her ribs. You know, extra shit grandmas do. And so they had to be out here last weekend for their house was being tented. And then, of course, she fell not on my watch because she never falls on my watch and hurt herself. And so she had to stay the extra week. So
I didn't know you could sprain a rib.
Thank you.
I thought they just broke.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was.
Yeah, no breaks, nothing. But she had, you know, just like a little bit of swelling in the tissue, and she was super sore in like the area in the back where her ribs are, and so that's what the ER doctor said.
I didn't know.
And believe it or not, I think you just sprained it, and there was no break on the X-ray. So she was here all week being extra, and she just expected to wake up the next morning and like have no pain.
Yeah,
That was
probably
every
not.
morning for the rest of the week. So.
Yeah, grandparents are a little on the crazy side in my
Right?
experience.
Right? Ugh. And there's another member. Yeah, we got HR here, so just in case anybody fucks around. It'll get
It
caught.
might be HR that's doing it, actually.
Might be HR fucking around. Might be. Are you replacing Dudley today?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think if I had to choose, she'd be the one.
Yeah, probably. You eat soup with her?
Nobody can replace Des, but I'll sub for her today.
And Rachel, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a Sam Adams Jacko Pumpkin Ale.
Okay, and you are
Nice.
replacing Dominique today. Well done. Hi, Melanie. Welcome, babe. Yeah. No, she's been not texting or doing anything because, you know, texting is proof you're doing okay, I think. But she didn't do that. Anyway, they're back home, so the house is quiet. We were supposed to get a puppy today. Yeah, just because one Great Dane is not enough. We got to try and get two. Yeah, so the rescue has a bunch of puppies, and we were supposed to go out and meet a puppy up by like Six Flags. So it's a few hours from us, and then they texted us like first thing this morning. We're like, no, it's not going to happen today, and we're like, okay, that's weird, but we weren't ready or anything. Look at that.
How cute is that?
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Teeny little bow tie.
That would fit on my cat, but she'd kill me. My dog's too big to wear cute little things like that.
Well, we did get a big ass one for our grandma Great Dane, so we'll see. Hopefully it'll fit.
I have a Shiba, and she is just. I mean, she's such a good dog, behavioral wise, but like, she's the most annoying freaking creature on the planet. She does not stop barking for anything ever.
I've heard that. I was waiting for you to say it.
Oh my god! Like, she's so good with my kids. She's behaved. She's housebroken. She doesn't beg at the table. You know, she's a good dog.
Yeah.
But my lord, we have 5 chickens as well on the outside of the house, and we have a pretty solid amount of windows, and anytime my dog sees one of the chickens in our yard, she freaks out. Or a leaf, you know, she likes barking at leaves and mailmen and
so everything that just came.
all of the things.
Okay.
All of the things.
Yeah, she sounds bored.
She's something. She's crazy.
Did Tosh freeze? She
Yeah.
did. All right, let's all make fun of her while she's frozen.
Well, it froze on a really nice scene though. Like, that's a good pause picture.
Right? It could be like something funny like that.
We'll just wait for her. That's fine.
It could have been a really bad pause.
Tosh, where did you go? At least she's smiling.
Yeah. Private chat or something. She
Oh,
left.
and we lost her. Okay.
Womp.
Well, crap.
She'll be back.
So do we want to start talking about the book, or do we want to? What'd you guys do this week? We heard her week. What'd you guys do?
I just
Mine
went
was
to
super
school
boring.
and did homework.
I went to the
Yeah.
fair.
Well, that sounds interesting.
That was fun. Yep.
Yeah.
And what did we do yesterday? Nothing? Played outside?
So it's all us.
Went to breakfast, played outside yesterday. Pretty much the rest of the week was more nothing. I didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
So I'm
didn't-
listening to the audiobook for this,
Mm-hmm.
and it went like super fast. I listened
yeah,
to it
I had-
like on the way to school and on the way home, and I swear it was like just one trip.
I think I was done by like Tuesday or Wednesday with my reading. Like I had almost all of it done Tuesday, and then
Oh,
did
there's
the last little bit
Donna.
Wednesday. Hey, Donna. We lost Tosh. We don't know where she went. She's like, with new recruits, I'm out. I'm taking the night off. We don't hear. We
Can't
can't
hear
hear you.
you.
Your audio's not on yet. So yeah.
Keep talking, she says. I finished the book like some years ago, so I don't even like I remember it, obviously the story and everything, but I don't remember
Like
the
little
specific
details.
chunks, like when they are. So I nope.
Yes, but you're very quiet, Domo. I remember that how I've seen the movie. It's been a long
Yep.
time, and I remember the end, like the twist at the end. But I
Yep.
don't remember any of the details of the book. So it's like reading it for the first time, but already knowing how it ends.
Yeah.
And I was trying to remember the name of the movie that it reminded me of, and I finally figured it out today. It was Shutter Island. If you have any of you seen Shutter Island, it's a
Yep.
Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Yep.
So the first time you see it, there's a surprise ending. But if you watch it again after you've watched it, knowing how it ends, you pick up like all these little details that you didn't know to watch for the first time.
Yeah.
And it kind of reminds me of that because I know the ending, and so I'm like picking up details that I didn't when I watched the movie the first
It's like the
time.
Bruce Willis movie. I see dead people.
The
Yeah,
twist.
that too. That's another good example.
The one
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but it's a movie called Basic.
Uh-uh.
It's like one of my
Not
favorite
familiar.
movies, and it's one of those movies where you go, wait a minute, I got to go all the way back. I got to watch it again. Restart the movie.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to watching the movie because I remember really liking it last time I watched it. So I'm looking forward to getting to the end and the last
love
week
it.
and being able to watch it. Hey, now we can hear you.
I can't hear.
Nope. I thought we could. Nope. Just kidding. Like the last one, I wasn't that excited about watching the movie because I was kind of anxious about how the book was going to be adapted, and it was exactly what I expected it to be. So,
There.
Right.
I got it now.
Okay.
Yay!
Hi.
Hey, okay, sorry. Hey,
Sorry.
don't know how to touch, but
yeah, I don't know.
Anyways.
She froze and then she dropped. So maybe
so
she's
just other movies with like those twists.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
We're-
I was
we're
talking about
watching
Shutter
the
Island.
Whole thing and like the twist at the very end, and it just changes everything you just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's kind of
I'm excited about this one.
wait. So I missed it. Who has watched or read?
I watched it, but it's been a long time.
Okay.
I watched it
I
and
don't
read
remember
it,
the
but
whole-
it's also been a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch first or read first?
I watched first.
Okay,
I've
Uh-huh.
watched.
but not read.
I've never read it.
Okay. Okay. And
Jessica says she's watched it.
watched, never read. All right.
So, okay, I have a question. Not to backtrack here, but I am still working on Interview with the Vampire. Am I the only one that book kills internally? Because like I'm struggling so hard to get through this book.
You know, because of the month we were in, I did do mostly Audible with that one.
Yeah, I had to do Audible with it. But I'm in school, so if I don't have time, I don't have time to read it. So I have to do Audible for most of mine right now.
Oh, well, I'm trying really hard to actually read it, and it's...
Oh, it looks like... Wait, Desiree, you didn't finish Fight Club or didn't finish referring to Vanessa's interview?
I didn't finish it before we had our last discussion for it. I think I don't think I ever finished like the very last little bit, but I watched the movie because I was just really having a hard time reading it.
I ended up watching.
I didn't. Same thing as you does.
I ended up watching. I've seen the movie before, but I actually ended up watching the series.
Oh, okay. What was that on again?
I'm sorry, what?
The series.
The Interview with the Vampire series?
Oh.
Yeah.
I forget what that one was. Yeah.
That was pretty interesting.
Was there... Do you remember how many seasons there were?
They've only done one so far.
One season, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Was it worth... Are you going to watch the next season?
Yeah, I liked it.
Sorry. Where'd my computer go?
You all sitting there and it's still daylight. I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Are you on the East Coast?
Pitch black.
Where are you living? Where you live?
I'm in New Hampshire.
Okay. Yeah.
I have in-laws that live out there.
Yeah, it's only 7:00 here.
Yeah, it's 9 here.
Hold on
All right. All right. So, the book though.
So, I have a question. What does everyone think of this chick? What is her name?
Marla?
Marla. So, it seems like our main character guy, he's going to all these weird, like, brain parasite.
Well, those like
all these weird support groups because he's trying to get some perspective, or at least that's what it seems like, to get some perspective so he can like work on improving his insomnia.
Not necessarily perspective, I would say. It's definitely a selfish reason he's going. I mean, I guess perspective would be selfish, but not like
he went because what did his doctor tell him?
Well, but do you think his doctor really told him to go to all these support groups?
I don't think he meant like really go.
No, he didn't tell him that. But
I think he misinterpreted.
Like, you know, like if you think you have it bad, you should check this out. You should go see these people.
Because,
you know, like a rhetorical thing.
Right, because the doctor wasn't taking him seriously as to how much he was suffering from his insomnia. Right. And because if you know people who haven't slept, you will go crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You will
definitely.
Well, they
will have a mental breakdown if you don't sleep.
A night without sleep is like being drunk. It's equivalent, like the way of how your brain processes.
Right. And if he's really going days and days and days without sleeping, he's really, in pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the doctor said insomnia won't kill you. It absolutely can kill you. If you haven't seen I think it's a creepypasta story, but Google the Russian sleep experiment.
Right. Like
the Russian sleep
your body can't sleep.
Wild one.
It's crazy. But it's crazy what it will do to your mind.
Oh, there was a study I remember reading about. It was like, I think some college guy this was years ago, wanted to break the record for like consecutive or like the longest without sleep. I think it was, I don't know, I want to say 5 or 7 days maybe of literally no sleep. And it
That's crazy.
It messed up his brain. It destroyed it, and permanently destroyed his brain.
Right. And so, going to the doctor, and he's like, well, you think you have it bad, go see these people. And so he went there, and he found, he said he'd never slept better after going to this group.
Yeah, you just need to find yourself a brain-eating parasite support group, and you'll be fine.
So he found some.
It's definitely got nothing to do with having small children at home.
Find above and beyond.
Yeah, he found like some sort of release that he needed mentally, because he needed something.
Yeah.
And his doctor was like, you don't need nothing. Whether it's meds or to go see a therapist or whatever. His doctor was just like, get a life. Get out of here.
So why do you think Marla is doing this same thing?
She's
You'll
doing like
find
the
out
opposite.
though.
Like
You'll find out next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It touches on it, like what she's there for. She's there for the death of it.
Yeah, she said she has never been able to feel anything. And so for her, visiting these things actually helps her feel. So that's a big difference. Remember, she said that she also worked in a mortuary for the same reason?
She worked in a mortuary. So she likes the thought
death.
of death.
Yeah.
So these people that are going to die, like
it brings her closer. Even though she's seeing, the dead people, but seeing people dying.
She gets to see the life in death rather than just after it's happened.
It brings her it gives her something too.
Creepy.
Yeah.
But that gives me like serial killer vibes.
Right.
Or
so I find it interesting that he said he was sleeping, but was he really sleeping?
Is this part of his insomnia? Well, I feel like any book when there's insomnia involved, and you don't know, especially it's the narration, so you don't know what
unreliable narrator.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
maybe it was just making him feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he did have comfort. Yeah. Big Bob's tits and all.
Yeah, his bitch tits.
Bob's bitch tits. Yeah.
His sweaty bitch.
That's my favorite line so far in the book.
His sweaty bitch tits.
There are a lot of good one-liners in this.
Oh yeah.
But
and I want to know why that didn't make the sweatshirt.
Bitch, check it.
Oh, I didn't bring mine down.
Sweaty bitch tits make it, and I just didn't see
Bob has bitch tits is on there.
No, the sweaty bitch tits.
I didn't put sweaty bitch tits. No, I just put Bob has bitch tits on there. So like the quotes, they're from both the film and the book. So they're slightly, some of them will be slightly different. Maybe a word is different or is left out, but I did kind of a combo between them just to tie them both in. But
yes, and what's with the vibrating bag? He did say he had his shaver in there.
Yes. So his electric razor goes off. It's vibrating. And what it does is it sets off security.
I think it's a bomb.
So his bag is being kept.
And he's like,
are we sure it's usually electric toy?
At least it's not a dildo. So y'all could have one of those in your
box. Do we ever have confirmation of that though?
Not yet.
He called and said it. Yeah, he said I'm on, and then the guy said, at least it's not a dildo.
Somebody told me a story once about some friends of theirs. This was decades ago, very much pre 9/11. Their friends got married, and one of the groomsmen was in charge of getting their luggage to the airport, helping them get their luggage. No one knows where this is going. So basically, their carry-on that they took with them through the little scanner, they put a whole mess of adult toys in their bag, and at the very bottom of it, they put in like a toy squirt gun or something.
So they have to open it.
Take everything out.
That was definitely pre.
People almost missed the plane on their honeymoon.
Oh wow.
So they not only did they have all of this colorful paraphernalia on display for everybody in the airport, they almost missed their flight.
We have to explain.
they
I
were
don't
fun.
know what that is.
And they didn't even pack it.
It's kind of smart though. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
but
feel like no one would want to
that's
dig
pre
through the
9/11.
toys.
Post 9/11, they would have been like, "Oh, you let this bag out of your
You left this out of your sight.
possession."
Yeah, someone could have smuggled drugs in this, or right. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to be the TSA officer that has to dig through someone else's sex toys to get to
Right?
you.
Like,
Hell no! Thank goodness for
absolutely.
gloves.
But luckily, they wear gloves.
I was about to say
Yeah.
that gloves
even
is
I would
a
still,
must.
though, man,
have
like-
double and triple gloves on.
That's
Yeah,
so
but I would
icky.
be over
Like,
here
you
pulling
think
out
you're fun with
everything,
stuff like
making eye contact, like uncomfortably, like
Hold it up,
Oy.
you
put
could
it
have
down.
this
It didn't
out,
take something else.
right? Just pull it all out so like everybody walking by can see everything. Like,
Little kids will be going, "Mommy, what's that?"
Just set this here. Right. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't know what I missed. So my whole internet like went completely down. Dominique, did you hop on like right away, or were y'all like hanging alone for a
They
minute?
were
like-
We were pretty by
a
ourselves for a little
few
bit.
minutes, but then I popped on and I was having audio issues. I'm like, keep talking, like figuring my
You're
life
like,
out. I realized I
okay,
didn't have.
wow.
Improvise
One
long
thing
enough
plugged
to
We
do
did
any
our
permanent
best.
damage.
They did.
You guys
They
are
moved on to
you
talk about
guys
their
are
weekends.
my heroines. Thank you.
We
That
did,
was
we
crazy. We still have no idea my internet's down, so I had to switch to my phone and turn off Wi-Fi.
You could tell
I have
because
no
you're a
idea
little
what's
like
Crazy. Yeah,
Well,
freeze
it's a
frame.
little.
not as clear.
Little choppy.
Clarity.
Yeah, well, I have no idea what like what my actual phone coverage or service is like here. We haven't really used it because we're always connected to Wi-Fi, so I have no idea. I didn't say heroin.
Maybe it's not you, just an outage in your area. Maybe
It could be because we still have no idea what's happening, and CJ went and like reset everything, and I have no
What are
idea.
you talking about, Des?
Because I said y'all are my heroines.
Oh,
My hero. Anyway, I was like, oh God, babe, what am I doing? How do I fix this? He's like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, great. Thanks. That's wonderful. And then I come back I was able to pop in for a second on Facebook and I was like, Dominique's there. Oh, thank goodness. I felt so bad. Thank you. Authoresses. Y'all love my words and you know it. Love my words. Speaking of authoresses, we need a new one on here. We need to have a visitor.
Oh, wow, since we've had-
Beth needs to write another book.
I guess
Beth?
Chuck Palahniuk is coming out
I
with a
know.
book this
Well,
month.
technically, we didn't get to have her on for the sequel to It All Comes Back.
Well,
to
we
You.
haven't read it yet.
Not as a book club, we haven't. I'm thinking that maybe we just need to do like a side gig and have her just come on for like a special weekend or and we can just discuss her book, and I think it'd be fun. She'd come on.
Maybe
Y'all
that
know.
should be our retreat book.
Oh, like to read for their next retreat and discuss.
That would be a good.
That would be
Surprise
fun.
visitor.
I don't know if
surprise
I can
visitor.
wait that long. It's on the top of my TBR right now.
We can
I'm
read
still
it now.
trying to get
and then
through
just-
For the Throne because I'm only reading it in like small chunks when I'm done with my book club book for the week. And lately
Yeah.
I've been like falling asleep before I get very far.
I've been tired early. That's not like me.
It's the change, y'all. You're ready for fall,
Mm.
and it's not here yet, but your body is like, I'm already there. I'm already there.
When you said it's the change, the fall is not the change I thought you were talking about. I'm
Like-
like, wait a minute.
Like we're not
Maybe for me,
that
but not
age
the rest of
yet.
y'all are too young for that.
Bitch, you and I are the same age. Watch your shit.
No, we're not. Are we?
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
we? Okay.
I think we're like months apart kind of dealy.
Okay.
So, anyway, look at you trying to say.
Are you another
you're
83
older.
baby?
No,
She's 82, but technically we're
No.
all the same age at that point. No? What?
I'm 81.
You're 81?
Oh, she's
We're
Oh,
still
yeah.
80s. So.
I'm 93. Hi.
I'm 93. Hi. My
Just
grandmother's
a
93.
baby.
You are a baby, Rachel.
I am.
You'll know when the change comes. I'll love her.
I'm gonna be 30 in a month.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
I like
October 1st.
That was a fun one.
No,
30 was awesome. I would go back and do 30 again
I don't know.
in a heartbeat.
I don't know. I'm not really thrilled about not being in my 20s anymore. Like, I feel like that's
not
gross.
a big. 20s are overrated.
I loved being 30. I loved it. It's my favorite milestone birthday so far. Although my 40th birthday was awesome.
I know. Yeah. We have bitches of all ages in our book club, which I love, going all the way up to what? 75?
Was your grandma an official member? Then
no. Otherwise, we'd be up
in
to
75?
93. No, she's such a brat about our book club. I try and talk about it, and she goes, "Here, you guys are gonna hate her right now. I'm gonna put her on blast. I don't get it. You don't get what? I don't get book clubs, especially yours. Especially mine. First of all, I clearly named it right because it comes from you. Second, people like to discuss the books they're reading. No, I don't understand that. Just read the book and get it over with and move on to your next book. That's my grandmother. And I'm like, she's like, and even I don't even understand how people want to box.
She's reading the wrong books.
She's
reading the wrong books if she doesn't want to talk about them.
No,
that's your grandma.
She reads, she reads great books. She loves like crime mysteries. She loves the police procedurals. You know, some suspense, stuff like that. But it's mostly like
stuff
those
with
kinds.
details.
She loves like espionage type books, and she's like, "You guys don't read anything that's good." And I'm like,
"Wow."
Where was she when we read Salem Cipher? She could have been the one with the red yarn chart in the background.
Thank you. First of all, she wouldn't have gotten into it though. She's like, "No, I just want to get through a book and be done and move on to my next book." And I'm like, "But you could discuss these things. There's nothing to discuss."
I read it. I'm done.
I know. This is my grandmother. I don't even know. This is why I'm more my mom than my grandma. That's for sure. Because my mom gets it. Then she's like, I don't even understand how you guys want a box of shit to go with it. Grandmother. Graham.
Oh,
I think you need to just quit while you're ahead. Yeah, she's
are
fun.
awesome.
She's extra. She's 93, so she's allowed to be exactly what she is at that point. At 93, I'm gonna say everything too. But
yes, you've earned it at that point.
Yeah, at that point. So no, she's not gonna be in our book club. I've asked her to join. She's like, you guys won't read anything I suggest anyway.
Wow, not that attitude. We won't.
No. Even if I would have liked your book, I'm not gonna read it on purpose. No, you're kidding. There is a book that she's read that she likes next year, and I was like, "You want to hop on and talk about it with us?" And she's like, "No, nothing to talk about." Okay, Graham.
I love spicy old ladies. They're the best.
Can you are you allowed? Can you tell us what the theme is for next year?
I think we officially announce our theme next month.
She almost
right
read
over
No
Vanessa.
Trespassing Does. Oh my
think
gosh.
we announced
Did she
our
on
theme
purpose?
next month. Oh, look, right here. She just had her 30th birthday. Congratulations, Jessica. I'm just kidding.
No,
Her
reunion.
30th birthday.
I know.
She's
I
your
know.
first.
She's like, I'll take it.
40th reunion, 30th reunion. I think Sherry just had like her 50th reunion or something like that. 55th. I can't remember. Oh my goodness. Look, Desiree said no, we can't reveal our secrets yet. There is a theme.
Excited.
So when do we get to order our calendars?
When we announce the theme, I'm just
Don't let.
Domo's like, we haven't even planned our calendar.
Wait,
It's planning.
there's a
honestly,
calendar?
Tosh does most of it, and she's a lot on her plate. So let's not.
Rachel, you haven't seen our
Cluster her.
calendars?
This is my first year with you guys, so no, I haven't.
Oh,
All right,
they're
Rachel, hold on.
beautiful. I could say
This
that
is
because
how you know what books we're reading all year long. You buy a calendar.
Oh,
So
cool
we
is that?
have the frame that's separate so that we can just
You
set
want to
it so
dye
we
your
can
eyebrows?
It won't hold any of
set
the
a calendar pages with it every
Just
year,
tell
but
her to
we
use
have
lipstick on her
our-
eyebrows.
Yeah,
Tell
there
her
you
to
go.
what?
Are you
Use
kidding me right now?
lipstick.
Lipstick.
Lipstick on your eyebrows. Why is your forehead blue?
It's part of my hair, man.
There you go.
She's a
So
smart
anyways,
man.
That's really cool. I'm gonna have
we
to get
do
one.
one of the yeah, we do one of these,
I'm turning it into.
and
Make sure you
it's a
don't-
little
yeah.
different every year, but I think next year's will be a little similar to this, just because it went over very well. I think most.
I
of
really
you
like this layout.
I like
yeah.
this
Yeah,
format.
so we're gonna do a similar layout for next year, but if you order the calendar, which I think ships November 1st, if I'm not wrong, then you actually get to find out all the books for next year prior to everyone else, and you don't have to wait until like a month and a half for the reveal.
That's the
that we
best
normally
part.
do.
It's very similar, Jessica.
I know. We like not having to wait sometimes. I am going to do the same format because you guys all said that you loved it. So I am taking everyone's advice into consideration.
Sometimes
this
you don't want to
year.
mess up a good
So, like,
thing.
So
Yeah.
Rachel, like Caitlin gets her calendar every year, and then her husband buys her all the books for Christmas.
Yeah.
So she
Isn't
gets
he
all
a sweetheart?
Yeah, so she gets all 12 books for Christmas.
Yeah. Well, my
Um,
husband's
Yeah.
gift to me, like his big gift for me every year, is is a book box subscription for the year. So if I
That's
buy the
excellent.
calendar, he can just keep buying my boxes.
There you go. Perfect.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's
Don't want to
so
mess up a
funny.
good thing again.
That
Yeah.
man must hate me. Like,
Aww,
he's so
yeah.
funny. He gets home from work and I'll be like, I got my box today.
Aww.
My husband throws mine on the kitchen table and says, "Here's your bitch box."
He's like, okay. And I tell him everything. I tell him the book. I tell him all the goodies. I tell him everything about it. And he's like,
Has he ever been interested in one item?
It's the snacks.
Even
Maybe
if
the
it's like
lingerie.
a huh, rather
No.
than nothing. Even like a sound, like a
Yeah, like April's.
He might have been
April.
interested in the no trespassing box.
Oh yeah, he
might have
like
been.
that one.
Were you with
So
us for that
no
one?
trespassing was
The only
our
thing
spicy-
that Mike does not like is he's like, "Do not open those damn boxes on our bed."
Oh,
because all the
crinkle.
freaking East.
Oh, because of all the confetti.
And
My
the Christmas box, he's always
That one
like,
year when it snowed everywhere.
yes, he was so pissed. He was like finding snow for the
I feel
whole
like
week.
we should just put
In his
extra
ass or
stuff
something.
in your box, Vanessa, just for him.
I know, right? And I'll open it
I'll
on
just
his
send
side of
him
the
a
bed
box of
every month.
snow next, or like in December, just a little box of snow. I could just explode.
And address it to Mike and just make
Yeah.
sure that it doesn't
yeah,
have
from the
it.
bitches.
from the
Alexa, turn on
bitches.
lights
We love
in
you,
living room.
Mike.
Yeah.
all right.
Hey, your lights just flickered.
Yeah, my smart robot thing is set for a timer, so they turn off at a certain time, and then I wasn't paying attention, so I had to yell at it to turn it back on.
Give me your hand.
My kids know when it's unboxing day, and they always make sure they're in the
Around.
vicinity so that they can claim
Snatch.
things.
They can
I have
pillage
to
your
hide.
box.
Yes.
Yeah, my daughter
I
enjoyed
know.
the larger Snickers bar this month. She ate that the first day.
I put my snacks in my drawer, and my kids are all like, "Ooh, can I have that Snickers?" No. "Ooh,
I hid
want
my
those
mini one.
chips." No. Touch them and die. Get out of here.
I hid the peanut butter one because I was like, I like how I'm sharing this. I'll give up.
Right.
I will give my children the shirt off of my back. Stay away from my peanut butter Snickers.
No, they can't have anything out of my box unless I give it to them. They can't ask for it.
It's your stuff, as it should be.
Okay, so last month's box, I gave the nightlight to Carly because her bedroom is done all psychedelic hippie.
Cute.
And the shirt. She loves the shirt.
That was a fun
And the
shirt.
bucket hat went to Caitlin. Because my head's way too
My shirt out of my box from last month ended up, the girls had a show, and the new guitar player didn't get the memo about wearing neon to the show. And so he ended up wearing the shirt from the box for their gig.
Did he like it? I'm curious.
Yeah.
What was his? Okay.
Oh, he was happy to wear it. He was like, "This
That's
is great."
perfect.
My
It was
niece,
hilarious.
my niece is stealing my hat.
I
My
love
niece
it.
wants that because she's like, I love mushrooms, Auntie. I'm like, all right.
That's it. That's what I like about the boxes is not some of the things we get. Like not everybody wants everything in it, but there's always something that is somebody else can like you can share at least.
Yeah.
You know. Ooh. Echo.
We got some feedback. Is that me?
That's weird.
It's Tosh because she just switched to her computer.
Sorry.
Oh.
She'll have
It's one way to do it, I guess.
pop back in.
We can't.
Sorry. Internet's back up. So I want to
Yay.
switch so I can see better and see the comments. and-
We see you better too.
Okay, there we go. Wow.
So were you on, Tosh, when we were talking about the whole Marla thing and why were they? We talked about what his motivation was for going to all those groups, but then I was asking like, what's hers? Why is she doing this?
I
same
popped
thing?
in like right then. I
Yeah.
honestly just think that I said that she just feels kind of nothing.
Oh yeah, you were there because you were talking about
That's
her
right.
working with him.
But I also think she knows that like he's a faker too, and she's just trolling.
Oh well, she knows he is because she sees him at every. He can't have every.
They were like dividing up custody.
Yeah,
of
he's
the
like, you
support group.
get this
Yeah,
one. And,
custody of support groups.
well, didn't he want the testicular one, which makes sense? And didn't she like still fight for that one?
Yeah, he's like, you don't have testicles. She's like, I don't care. I want it.
Technically, I'm the only
And she's
one
like,
who
so
should be
technically I should get it because nobody else there does.
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
you're
Okay.
the only one that
That's
has
right.
them there.
So I just love this story. So I'm gonna extra note take for this one. I'm gonna go into my extra tabbies here. These are my box item ones. Whenever box item idea
nice.
comes up, and then these are all either quotes or foreshadowing are my tabs.
Have we had box items come up yet? Oh
We
yeah,
have.
we did. The plane.
Yeah. We've had
Obviously,
quite a
our
few.
charm.
Let's see.
The
We've
flight
had the
luggage
airplane
stuff.
charm right on page 1. Or chapter 3. Sorry, I'm on page 1. I need to learn my shit. What else do we have? We have, all the single serving items like your toothpaste tablets, your mouthwash, your soaps, etc.
The whole travel kit thing.
Yeah, kind of
Military bag.
travel kit. The bookmark with the
Inserted scene,
yeah,
the frame, the added frame.
yeah, the added frame. It wasn't quite pornography, but honestly, I probably should have just done it and seen what happened.
What's gonna happen?
Right? Then we've got our actual travel bag, the quote sweatshirt, because there are this whole thing. I swear,
Yeah.
all of my stuff is quotes up in here. There's so many, you guys.
Oh, just saying Marla's logic.
All
No,
kinds of stuff.
no, their logic makes sense.
All kinds of stuff. Quotes.
I like it. Are those those sticker?
Yeah, so I got the highlighter
I love-
ones.
You like
what
that?
else is in there? Oh, and the first aid kit, because duh, now they're boxing.
I put mine in my car console today, and my daughter went in there, and she's like, "Why is there a toilet paper roll in here?" And she picked it up. She's like, "Oh, never mind."
I'll open the toilet paper roll and find out.
Like, what are you talking
So,
about?
yeah, I love these little highlighter ones because they do have like the little soft end tabs, so you can kind of do your thing. I trim them and carry on the next line. But anyway, yeah, so far so good. You can get them for
I
like
mess up the setting.
super cheap for like a pack. I got a pack of a bunch of like different kind of like color themes. So now I'm just using one for like the 5 different books I'm reading right now. I'm reading. Des and I are doing a read of what is it? The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I just started that though, so I'm only like maybe 5 chapters in. Desiree, I think, is twice that, but I got that one because I was like,
that book is awesome.
I'm gonna read that with the book club. I'm like considering not hearing on. I don't know. We'll see. I think that would be fun. It's a long ass book. I actually think that's why we didn't choose it before. Anyway.
Yeah, it would have to be like a 5-week book.
10 of quotes in here. A lot of them made it to your sweatshirt. Oh my gosh. How old are your kittens now?
What, like 12? How old are they?
They were born June 7th.
Oh, they're little babies.
I don't know where my other one is.
They already saw her.
hiding.
Yeah. What are their names again?
This is
Sativa and Tallulah.
This is Tallulah.
Tallulah.
What?
And
so
Sativa.
Okay.
And then the black one is Sativa.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, for real. And she's
I love it. I love it. I love that that's such like a.
Is she wild or something?
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna be like, oh my god, you named your cat Sativa.
Oh yeah, after weed.
Right.
She's just gone through,
the
like,
vet said that it's a very common name.
Yes, it is now.
Really? For cats?
It is now.
Or
yeah, and so is
pets in general?
Indica, Sativa, everybody does that now. But I like it. I think
makes sense.
She wanted to name her Indica, the little black one, Indica, but we couldn't name her Indica because this dog right here.
There's a dude.
No, that's your ceiling.
Peeking in at
we have a dog
in my window at me.
named Indiana, so can't have 2 Indies.
Indy.
Oh yeah.
I was just thinking about that name for I said we were thinking about getting a puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, cute little.
So yeah, my not this daughter that you just saw, but the other one that you saw earlier. Her dog's name is Indiana Jones.
Our son mentioned that, and I was like, "Oh, we could call a dog Indy. That's cute."
That is cute.
I won't steal
it.
It
is really
That's
cute.
Very cute.
It is.
I won't steal it.
You can share, right?
We'll try.
Oh, yeah, you can name your dog Indy.
So I was like, "Can we have like a literary name?" So Violet, when we got Violet, like she was already answering to her name. It was just a name that the rescue gave her, and she'd only had it for 6 months. She's 6 years old now. But she answered to it. And so our kids were like, no, she already listens to us. I don't want to change the name. And I'm like, Violet, okay, that's fine. It kind of reminds me of Violet from It All Comes Back to You.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that's kind of sweet. So we'll keep it, right? But this one, I was like, I want to actually name my own damn dog. And so I was like, can we get like a literary name? Like, I don't know, Marlowe or Hawthorne or Poe. And everybody's like, no. The kids are not into it at all. So I'm like, I'm not going to win this one. I think I need to get another dog just so I can name it. It's frustrating.
Yeah, Carly's dog's name is Jethro Gibbs.
Jojo, come here. Come here.
That's a cool name.
I gotta go. The husband is already went up to bed without me, and it's almost 10 o'clock, and I'm
so
I'm sorry, but I have to
bed together.
Abandon sometimes.
Yeah. Thanks for hopping on with us, babe. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry, I can't say the whole time, but I gotta.
No, that's okay.
Thank you for joining.
Being here. That was super helpful.
Goodbye, friends.
My beardie's name is Novel. I love that. I love that you named your
Jojo.
little beardie Novel.
I saw recently online somebody rescued a beardie that like the only had nubs for the front.
Oh no way!
And they named him Lieutenant Dan.
Oh my god!
Jojo, say hi.
That's a really good fucked up name. What a beautiful dog!
Oh,
Aww.
is that Indy? No, yes.
Nope, that's Jethro.
Oh.
That's my baby.
That's my baby.
That's the one that goes to school with her.
That is so cool. I might have gone and actually enjoyed school if I could bring
I
it
was
up.
about to say that I might have been less anxiety. Yeah, if I had it. That's probably why.
I might not have hated school so much if I had a sidekick. Damn,
Right?
that's bomb. And she loves bananas.
Oh, I never gave mine bananas.
He likes chocolate.
Ours loves blueberries.
Her
Those are
beardy
his-
likes
His
her bearded
favorite.
Blueberries.
bearded- I want to see. Tell her to post a picture of it. I want to see it.
Jess, post a picture of your beardy.
Yeah, on the Facebook page. I want to see it.
Wasn't there? Has there been a photo posted? I feel like it.
She showed her when she was on live.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I remember
Multiple times,
seeing.
yeah, but she doesn't like
You
actually.
need like a thread
Oh,
for everybody to comment their pictures of their pets.
Night,
See you
Sherry.
next week, Sherry. Hey, you should just come out this month instead of seeing us next week. You should just fly out. Yeah, think about it.
Anything else you want to
Just like
get
that.
to with the book? Is there anything else going on?
Oh my god, I had like a million discussion points,
Well, let's-
but then I went dead. So
Well, pop. Bring some.
I think her kids
Bring
did
some up
that.
before everybody
Let me see.
leaves
Okay.
us.
I got mad and I needed carbs. So
Usually
now-
I clean up back here. And I got all the school stuff right. Those are my lights. I didn't have time to set up. Not all lit up for you guys.
I don't know what you guys
I
discussed
thought
while I
Tina
was
was
gone.
coming
What did I
tonight.
miss? How about that? What did I miss?
Well, nothing. We were just talking about their the meetings and Marla.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah.
Did you discuss the
And,
insomnia?
and the fact
lightly.
that insomnia can
We're just
mess
we're
with
talking
your-
about like realistically how insomnia is. So we did touch on.
Aha, you want to? I do have a point about that, and you guys may have already covered all of it, but I do have something I want to say about insomnia.
Mm-hmm.
So he mentions right off the bat that his insomnia is an issue. Obviously, you guys kind of already chatted about that part, but insomnia can cause so many extra issues.
Yeah.
So our oldest, Aiden, he's going to be 21 this month. For many years now, probably for the last 5 or so years, he's had insomnia. He mostly causes his and kind of uproots his circadian rhythm. So it does really affect him heavily. But he actually has psychosis caused by insomnia, where he doesn't understand like reality in those moments. And it is quite scary for him. He said it isn't happening as much now because he's gotten like on a much better routine, and it does help. He's like, but when I do experience it, it's obviously not as bad as it used to be. He used to come into our room middle of the morning, like 4 a.m., flip on the switch, and he'd be like, I'm freaking out, Mom. Why are you even awake? Go to bed. Can't freak out if you're asleep. But it was bad. He would come in totally upset, asking if like the weirdest things were real. Weirdest things. And just freaking out about it all. And he would be super upset. And he would just like assume that I guess maybe we would like try to convince him that like it was real. I'm like, no, not real. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to just sit here and agree with you because I'm your mom. I want to make you feel better. Like, I'm going to tell you this is the truth and this is what you need to do.
Like they're trying to convince you.
Right. But in those moments, too, you cannot reason with them as well. You can't say, like, this is not real. You can't say,
not
just get more
functioning
sleep.
properly.
You can't explain. Yes. You can't even explain, like, you just need a normal sleep pattern and this will kind of right itself. And it doesn't work like that. So insomnia is quite crazy. And I know that like our narrator right now is having a major issue with it. So he starts off by saying, I haven't slept in how many weeks? Like 6 weeks, really? You know, you have these periods where like you kind of nod off, but you never really fully sleep and then you wake up again. I went through it when I was younger too, but not quite to this extent. You know, he wakes up in a different airport everywhere. He doesn't know where he is. He kind of has to ask someone, what's going on? Where am I? When is it? Kind of dealy. So, I mean, it's
so he was so excited to have these meetings because now it gave him something to, some kind of comfort where he's able to like sleep. And that's why he was so pissed off at. Marla.
Yeah.
Taking
Well,
that
I
heat.
think a lot of it is that like men hold back a lot and they don't have that kind of like natural release. And so when he's going to these support groups, it gives him kind of that outlet and that, I don't know, permission to feel things deeper and to like allow himself to have those kinds of releases that men in general don't typically allow themselves. And I think that's like obviously going to be a main theme, and it is a main theme anyway in general in this story, is that, you know, and I think it's a quote, we're a generation of men raised by women, because their fathers are either non-existent in their life or they are you know, they just
feminism
don't pay attention to them or whatever it is. And then, yeah, feminism is kind of, you know, coming into its own and women are asserting themselves. And so, you know, you have these women or these men that like, obviously he thinks that like men are basically bitches now at this point. Like men are just bitches because they're raised by women, and that's that. And so I think that that helps. Like he's like, I can only go cry and let out my stress and frustration if I'm at a support group where I have a real reason for it. Because otherwise,
I don't know if it's that he has a real reason for it, but something being around them that he's
well,
able
no,
to
I mean,
release.
he doesn't have an actual reason, but he
no.
thinks by being there with these people.
But he's able
as
to.
As much as he travels, I wonder if that, like the time zone change thing, is part of the reason that he has, or at least it started it, and then it just became like a vicious cycle that got worse because he was like he was chronically experiencing jet lag, and it just he was never able to get like back into a rhythm anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, sleep patterns can make a big difference, but on top of that, I think he's just
messed up from his childhood.
Yeah, he's having a manly issue. His dad, and that is a quote that I picked out too, not like a quotable quote, but just like informational quote, was that he mentioned that he didn't really know his dad. His dad left when he was younger. His dad moves on to a new town every 6 years and kind of restarts a new franchise, otherwise known as a family. So he just like has a new family. He calls it a franchise, which is fucking funny. Yeah. But guy just kind of shows up here and there. And then we have Tyler, who is the secondary character, who doesn't know his dad at all. And so I think that obviously they're, you know, bonding over their shared kind of
trauma.
Like, that's a little random. New Beach, right? It says they were just all out.
Men are taught not to show emotions. Exactly. So,
yep.
And I think that's like a major part of it is instead of like showing your emotion, you can just like beat the emotion out of each other. Is where we're at with that. And men thinking like the only way that they need to man up again is to, you know, go get fucked up. Go get beat up, because that's what real men do. They get scars and they get hit and they, you know.
I think it was going from the mundane, like, you know, some of these jobs, honestly. What does he do? He spends all day just to, you know, look at the.
He's a recall assessor.
Yeah, and then the other guys, they're like what, waiters, like. I'm not putting down these, you know, jobs at all, but what I'm saying is like they're not fulfilling what their natural, like
their full potential.
Yeah, they're like what
or their instinct is
their instincts, or just they don't get any of that. They're like stuck, you know, doing like a mundane thing, and so. You know, they're men. Like there's testosterone. They need to be physically active, and this is like their way to like really get it all out at once. You know,
that's a
in
relief.
one big or get it all out in one moment, so they can carry on back to their
release. Yeah, I mean, and he does mention that. He says like after Fight Club, nothing is the same. Like, even looking at porn is nothing in comparison to having sex. So, not that he's wrong, but it's just that, like, you're finding that, you know, when you have this extreme high from something, it's hard to then go back to, like, things that don't get you that excited. So, which obviously leads to, you know, drug issues for some. They're just doing a Fight Club for men, whatever. I don't know. I think women in general, we do have it a little bit easier when it comes to this kind of thing, because we're allowed to, like, kind of explore everything, and we have a little bit more of an opportunity for that kind of a release. We can cry and people are like, oh, you're just a woman. So it's easier if we just need to get it out that way. And if we want to explore a fight, you know, boxing, we could. And if we wanted to explore, you know, any other kind of release, really, I mean, we could. As women, we could. But men, I think that they're kind of cut off to a certain limit with, like, exploration still, without being seen as, like, a little bitch or something. So
yeah, it's less.
I don't think it's by other women. I think it's by other men, and that's hard.
And Fight Clubs, you know, there's a safe word, so it's safe.
Yeah.
They have their safe word, so it's
stop. Just stop. Yeah, that's nice. It must be nice for men to be able to say stop and that someone listens.
And nobody judges them. It's just stop.
No one judges
it's
them.
over.
Thank you. That is a very good fucking point. That I didn't think. Very good.
No guilt
point.
trip.
Yeah, there's no guilt.
They just get to say stop
out.
Yeah,
that's right. Minus
croissant.
Bitch, minus croissant.
Croissant.
She's all croissant.
Okay, well, when I come over to your house, there's croissant coming from your room.
I should know exactly. It is difficult. It is, yeah. However, on the opposite side, women don't get to say no or stop or whatever and be taken seriously, and that's very, very, very difficult too. You have men who are beating the shit out of each other willingly. Yes, they start off willingly, and they eventually can tap out and say, "No, dog, I've had enough. Stop." And
sometimes
at one stop, you just have to catch your breath to say stop.
Sometimes you don't want that tea anymore, right?
Right.
You wanted the tea brewed, but
no longer.
I'm not interested in tea anymore.
No longer wanted the tea. I was enjoying the tea, and then the tea got cold, and now I no longer want that fucking tea. And thank you, but no.
Don't pour it down. Okay.
Very interesting. That's a really good fucking point. Oh, lucky ass men. They could just say no, stop. I'm done. Thanks. Yeah, and then there's no guilt trip, or they don't have to feel bad after, or not be believed that they haven't taken a beating.
Jethro, why are you showing your butt?
Wow.
Just say no.
Mm-hmm. Turn around. Turn around.
Yes, they should good.
Exactly. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, that's.
You have experienced both sides. There you go. Well, you're also gonna. I want that tea.
You want the tea, huh?
Random.
That's Houston.
He's over there listening. He's like, I'm gonna go log in right
He
now.
never chimes in, right?
No, he doesn't. He's like, I'm gonna log in right now and give her some shit because I can hear her talking about tea right now. Yeah, exactly.
Well, we don't have a safe word in book club. Sorry.
We don't need a safe word at book club.
Because no means no.
No means no. No, bitch. The safe word is no fucking way. I'm fucking done.
We need a word. We just have a look, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't think.
You have those laser eyes.
It's like goat cheese. Hell no.
Oh my god, goat cheese is our safe word.
I love it. Where's Anna when you need her?
Fuck that bitch. She made me taste hers. It was not good. She's a liar.
She made you what?
That's Anna's phrase, right?
She made you eat goat cheese?
Yeah, she did. Because she kept insisting I've just never had a good goat cheese.
You have the cranberry?
Goat
Yeah.
cheese
It was when I
You
went
gotta
to
try this
Denver.
one with the blueberries or the cranberries or whatever.
It was when yes, thank you, exactly. The blueberries and cranberries.
Goat cheese tastes like goats smell.
Yes, that's exactly
No, it
it.
doesn't.
I'm
They
so glad
smell
someone
a
else said
little.
that.
No.
No, it tastes like a muggy barroom floor. It's
It
disgusting.
tastes like a goat barn.
Yeah.
I like goats.
Exactly does.
That's
If-
like
If
you've never
regular
eaten good.
cheese tasted like a cow barn, would you eat it?
I just
I
don't
will
think everybody
definitely
tastes.
eat goat
Have you
cheese
ever
over
been to a
pickles.
dairy? Have you
100%.
ever smelled a dairy?
Yes. Me?
Would you eat cheese if it tasted like that smell?
I don't know.
No,
I would
you
try
wouldn't.
So
it.
Dominic doesn't smell the same as
I
everyone.
don't. So yeah, my
Dominic
nose is
tastes the
messed
same
up.
either.
My nose is messed up.
Yeah, and so
Okay.
I do think that that's part of
If
it.
you
Is like,
smelled cow shit and cheese tasted like cow shit, you wouldn't eat it.
No.
no, I
If
would
it tastes,
not.
but I don't. But it doesn't. It tastes good to me, so I will eat it.
Ugh,
Yeah.
goat cheese tastes good to you?
Yeah.
Maybe she can't taste the musk in it.
Maybe,
My husband just said we can't be friends.
We can't be friends.
smell has a lot of effect on taste. So maybe not being able to smell it, you don't
Yeah, I
taste
guess if
that
you can't
part of
smell
the
it.
flavor profile.
My adenoids are enlarged.
Yeah. So
So
she has a much lower sense of smell than
Yeah, if you can't smell it, then I guess maybe it tastes good.
Yeah.
No. Goat cheese is a big fat no.
Yeah. So she had me try it at her sister's bridal shower. And she was like, here's the
I like blue
blueberry
cheese.
one. You're going to love it. And here's the
I like all
cranberry
cheese.
one. I really like it because I like cranberry. So go ahead and try the cranberry one and then try the blueberry one. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to do. I let like that much hit my cracker. And I was like, no, I don't know if I could try the other one.
It's bad enough to burn the hair in your nose.
Does anybody here like it? I need Anna. Right
You and
now.
Anna. I think everyone else's team.
You need to, yeah, I'm sorry. You're going to have to
Sorry.
call in the.
Well, more cheese for us.
That
Hey,
is
you
true.
can have all the goat cheese.
Yeah,
You
Teen
have
likes
every
goat
single
cheese,
crumb.
but she's not here today. Yeah, you can't smell it, so you maybe that's why you like it.
That's
I
possible.
mean, my aunt, bless her soul, raised dairy goats. Loved goat cheese.
I thought about getting
Hell
a goat.
no.
I thought about getting a goat, but then I was reading like how often you have to make sure that they're milked. I was like, I don't have that.
Yeah, twice a day.
Yeah. I was like, I can't. That's a lot of we
That's a
travel a
commitment.
lot. So that didn't happen.
It's like breastfeeding all over again. Having to like be committed to that again. No.
Yeah. No.
A goat cheese sub box. That would be fun.
I mean, I love goat cheese. I love goat milk soap, goat milk lotion.
Oh no.
No goat
No,
cheese.
goat milk. Goat milk grosses me out.
No, I will not drink.
But you like goat cheese?
Yes, it's delicious.
Caitlin, get out of here.
I
Oh
can
my
understand the confusion there. 100%.
Yeah, I mean maybe a little. I'm just like if it comes from a goat, I'm just not gonna do it. They stink. The cheese stinks. I did bartend at a dive bar, and I'm not kidding when I say like everything that spills on an old bar carpet and never gets washed away, it just dries. Like that is what it tasted like, is that smell.
Yeah.
And it's just like old bar rot. Like, yeah, if you could fully smell. But I have an extremely acute sense of smell. Like I probably could have done it for like a career, like, you know, been like a perfumer or what are they called? I don't know.
Like you could
probably
probably
scent keeper. You could have been the scent keeper.
Like wine, whatever.
Yeah, like could have been like one of the wine people, the perfume people, the coffee people. It could have done any one of those fucking scent jobs. Like it's extremely strong to the point where like based on CJ's breath smell, I know what's going on with his body.
Yeah, like you know when your kids are getting sick.
Yes, like you can smell the change in their body, like even just like starting at like the scalp or the skin. Or
I read
hands.
a story about this woman that could smell Parkinson's disease.
Ooh, okay.
So what happened was like her husband like one day just smelled really bad. She's like, you smell bad. And then for like, it was going on for weeks and everybody was like, you're just messed up. And so she was just living like, so she shut up and was just dealing with the smell that grossed her out. And then a year later, like later on, they find out he has Parkinson's, whatever. And then he goes to a support group. Hey, look at it. We did a little turnaround. So they go to a Parkinson's disease support group. She walks in and she's like, and that smell was just
smelled
abundant.
like funk.
No
yeah.
way.
And so she was then telling the doctor, she's like, hey, like saying like, I think I could smell it. And they thought she was crazy. And then she kept telling other ones, like trying to explain. And so one was like, okay, let's test you out. So they like gave her shirts to smell. And she got all but one wrong, all but one right. The one she got wrong, a few months later, she said she smelled it. She's like, oh, Parkinson's. They're like, no. But a few months later,
he developed.
He did, yeah.
That's crazy.
And so because of that, they're able to do like a test, and now they can test for it like from your skin because they figured out like from her
what was
like the scent description, like
that they can find it like just from like a skin swab.
That's so cool. Did you guys see or read what is it, A Dog's Purpose or A Dog's Life? That series of books and films. So fucking good. Kind of like Marley and Me, but anyways, it might be A Dog's Life or no, A Dog's Purpose. I don't know which one.
I think I bought it, but I haven't read it.
Oh my god, these are such good stories, you guys. Read them, you're gonna cry. But anyways, the whole premise is that like this one dog comes back life after life after life because his whole purpose is to just take care of this one child. And so throughout his entire life, his soul's life, like he just keeps coming back as a different dog to find this girl and to take care of her in whatever way he can. But in one of them, he comes back as a dog that can just smell this scent of cancer, whatever it is, and is trained to do so. And so that kind of comes up. I mean, they do have dogs that can smell out certain diseases. And so that kind of was what reminded me. But point being, very, very good books.
So that makes sense because I know there's dogs that like you hear stories like they make sure that people take their medicine or whatever, or they'll even bring them to their medicine or vice versa.
We don't deserve dogs. They are amazing. They are amazing. Amazing. I need another one. I need another dog. You guys, I need a good dog name that like maybe my kids won't poo-poo. We're going to look at a puppy this week. Hopefully it happens this week.
What do you know?
It's a Great Dane puppy.
What color and all that?
He's all black, and then he has kind of like a white marking down his neck and on his chest. He has maybe a little bit of white on his paws. Right now, they're calling him Socks. Not going to happen.
No, it's a cat name.
It's a cat
name.
No. I think he's around 14 weeks old. I think. Okay, you say that's cute, but for a Great Dane, he already weighs between Bella and Leo. So Bella, I think, is 49, and Leo is like 65 or something, or maybe she's 52 now because I think I just moved her the booster. So I think she's 52. But anyways, he's right around there. He's probably like 55, 60 pounds for 14 weeks. Fucking crazy. But anyways, He's already big, so I don't even know. He's not like a cute little, oh, that's adorable.
But still like puppy feel. That puppy. Yeah, not
He's gonna
little
have a
puppy
too.
hole.
Yeah,
but
if we take him home, if he fits. Our dog is a beast.
Oh yeah, no.
I always have to see their personalities to pick a name.
Yeah, but I still like to have some on the back burner to test out. So like we just get a list of names and we're like, we're just gonna test all these out, see how they go. Mm-hmm. But I want like something cool. My kids don't want anything cool.
Do you have like how many syllables? Like just 2-syllable max?
Yeah, no, there's no like max. There's kind of like it's easier if it's like a single syllable. There better be like a good double syllable like nickname, and then double syllables are good in general. Sometimes 3 syllables are good. I don't know, but Leo's like, let's call him Vader. That's cool, but
not.
I mean, I'm not super into Star Wars, so I'll watch it because my kid wants to watch it, and that's
I like the other odd obscure names from Star Wars that you don't normally hear.
You should name him Batman.
Okay, that sounds like my kid is naming him.
You're welcome. Very helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, medical dogs. They can detect all kinds of stuff. They're amazing. Yeah. CJ is basically training his dog right now.
Oh, like I said, that his dog, yeah.
His dog, yeah. Well, she's obsessed with him. Everybody knows it. Like obsessed. I'll do if he's not around, but she cries the whole time he's gone.
Yeah.
Whole time.
That's same here, but opposite. Like Dwendy is all about me, wants to be by me all the time, and then when I'm gone, then she's right by Houston, and he'll send me pictures. I was like, "See, she loves you." He's like, "No, just because you're gone."
I'm just like a backup.
He's fair human.
Yeah.
Yeah. CJ is her therapy
human.
Yeah, definitely.
Her service human.
Yeah, I call her or him her like comfort person because he really is. Like she just is not comfortable if he's not around.
Aww.
She'll deal with me, but she's
Indiana waits at the front door all day for Caitlin to come home from school.
That's a good
happens like that with me. The first time I went out of town for work after we got him, like he forgot how to function for a whole week.
No,
he didn't know what to do with himself.
Oh my god!
He was so confused. He didn't even know like to come down the stairs in the morning.
He's like, nobody's calling me. I don't know what to do. Oh no, poor baby.
System is messed up.
Oh my gosh, I love dogs. Love them. Somebody needs a fucking insomnia dog to like go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, Sam is like she doesn't sleep well, and so I'm like, have to Wendy sleep with you. She looked at me really angry. She'll just leave me for you. I'm like,
that's how the kids are about Violet. They're upset that like she's just obsessed with CJ. It like makes them sad. They like, I thought that we were gonna have this dog that was just gonna love us all and like just want to spend time. No, I'm sorry. Like she's just attached to Daddy, and he just makes her feel safe and loved. She likes being around the rest of us, but it's not the same thing. It's just like how maybe sometimes Mommy makes you feel better than Daddy does. It's just it is what it is. You know.
Dogs.
Don't worry, we'll get into the dog and everybody can have their
You're like, I didn't mean to do that.
Swear to God, if this next dog is obsessed with him, I'm gonna fucking get rid of that dog. I'll be like, it's not working out. Just give us another one that maybe doesn't like men. Maybe one that's like scared dudes. Just give me one of those. Kids will kill me if the fucking next dog is like that.
But it'll be a puppy, so it'll be should be different.
Mm-hmm.
My parents got a Cocker Spaniel like at the shelter or something. It was supposed to be my brother's dog.
They're so
but
cute.
He got super attached to, or she got super attached to my stepdad. Aww. And that was her person.
See? But they all have one. But we can't complain. We all have a person.
It's true.
Yeah. We all have a person. Like our kids have a person. Like they need to just understand. Like sometimes dogs, their pets, whatever, have a person. Same as them. Our narrator's person is clearly Tyler.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Have you guys all seen the movie?
I have.
I have, but
remember
it's
it
been
well.
so long that I
A long
only
time.
remember
Do you guys remember the twist?
how it ends.
Okay.
Nothing else.
And then
Do you guys remember what the twist is?
it
Oh.
starts where it ends, which is kind of cool. So chapter 1 it like begins
Yeah.
right where the book ends, or where the story ends.
With the building?
Yeah, in the building about to go down, and a gun in the mouth. Oh my god, my favorite. This is how you know I got a germ problem. The whole time he's got this fucking gun in his mouth.
Uh-huh.
He goes, the only thing I can think of is how dirty
Oh, yeah.
it would be. And I'm over here like, oh my god, yeah. That's exactly where my head would go if somebody put a fucking gun in my mouth. I'd be like, how
Right.
dirty is this damn weapon?
Can you sanitize that first?
It
Yeah,
pretty
but
much
you
I
gotta
got a
think,
Purell
like,
wipe in my
they
pocket.
generally aren't that dirty. It's not like they're being
Clorox.
left around everywhere. And
But they get tucked
Yeah,
in
but
people's
they-
waistbands.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like they shove it in their pants.
It could have some like sweaty ass cheek on it, and
okay,
that's
so
on
I'm
my
thinking of
mouth.
like an actual holster. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, like an actual holster. Then I might think like, oh, it's just got like a little leather fuzz on it. That's fine. It's not the same thing.
No, that's a different kind of fuzz on it then.
Exactly. Exactly.
Where'd you pull this out from?
Yeah, they're usually in holsters, but I'm gonna bet our characters here in this story are not.
That's true. They're not. They would not be that.
Mm-mm. No,
It's
he's
probably
not
in his
holster.
underwear.
Yeah, they would. Like, not
Exactly.
That
You're just
responsible,
tucking it
Yeah, that's true.
with the dick, carrying on.
That's very true.
Carrying on. You know, it was so funny. I was reading today and I was like, bitches, I should have sent something vibrating in everybody's box.
Just have it buzzing like a.
Yeah, but then can you imagine if I even just had like something that would, but like nobody would get their package.
Right.
I was like, I don't know how I could do that. Where like they open it and it starts to buzz as they open it. Like, brrr. No. It would be stupid not to carry it in a holster.
It would be, but our characters
Yeah,
aren't
but
the brightest.
Tyler's stupid.
Yeah, like it fits the character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We shall see. We shall see. I don't know.
Plenty of not bright people in this world.
So I've already read to like this point several times.
Okay.
And I think it's past this point that I like fade off.
Okay.
Because like obviously not much has happened. Plenty to talk about, really, but like not a whole lot as far as like plot
A lot of
goes.
intro stuff.
So yeah, it's just like building up. So
Yeah.
and that's fine. But I think it's like what just keeps me like dropping off. So I'm glad I'm gonna actually finish it because it's a good story anyway, and I really do want to be able to like compare because of how much I loved this film.
I was saying, and then I was just saying today that Chuck Palahniuk is having a book come out this month.
Ooh,
A new book,
what
yeah.
book? What's it about? What's it called?
He didn't. I need to look at the article. I just came across it. No idea what it's about. What is it called? I should remember it because I was like, oh, that's an interesting name. And of course, it left my brain.
He's such a weird writer. I love it.
Yeah.
So I feel like this one, even though it's kind of a little bit all over the place and it doesn't really make sense, I feel like it's easier to follow than the last one. Like it's easier to.
So
I don't know.
How-
It's easier for me
Not
to keep
forever,
going.
but for now.
yes, you're quick. Yeah, that's his new book.
The title of the
What?
article says he hates cozy British mysteries, so he decided to write his own. It's called Not Forever, but for Now.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay.
He said, I bought a whole stack of cozy mysteries, and I just hated every single one of them. There was a common quality to them that I really loved, where these mild-mannered people would come across this brutally murdered person and instead of having any kind of shocked reaction, it was almost turned into a good thing. It's like, oh, great. Now we have a mystery. There was never any upset. There was never any trauma over the loss of the person. He says the lack of emotional response seemed as bad as the murder itself. So I just thought I'd take the cozy and kind of push it to its limit.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm excited for this.
It says that he did, and then some, in the horror satire of Not Forever, But For Now, which unfolds like a bad acid trip of an English cozy mystery. Alternately shocking and hilarious, disturbing and ultimately beautiful in its own peculiar way.
I'm excited for that.
I'm in. Sounds good.
Yeah, right? I'm in.
I'm in. Sounds good.
It says,
oh my goodness.
I was reading. So you're saying like you were just who was saying like the small bit like you were. It was weird, but you were able to still keep. Was it you, Vanessa?
With it, Rebecca.
With Rebecca. Oh, you were saying that. So I was reading that before he was a book author, he wrote in newspapers articles, and he was taught how like to in the short bit like how to like really keep the person's like attention in that short bit. And so he's kept that kind of style of how he gives the information to keep catching you from being like distracted or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the difference too between last month's book and this month's book is one, it's hard to follow because these people are on numerous drugs.
Oh yeah, there's that.
And that's not something that everyone can relate to. And with this story, this is a mental health issue, which almost everyone can relate to in a certain way.
Yeah.
It may not be the same one, but everybody can understand that mental health like really affects like a person's ability to tell a story or understand even what's going on in their own life. So when you have to compare, I mean, yes, it's going to be kind of like what the fuck is going on between last month's book and this month's book, but at least one is not caused. It's just kind of endured, which I think we all can kind of relate to, enduring some bullshit versus causing your own bullshit.
Like I can relate a lot more to insomnia. I've had multiple nights in a row not sleeping well. And how that makes you feel and how that makes you process things.
Right.
But I definitely can't relate to last month's book, like at all.
No, I personally could not.
So this is funny. In the article that I was just reading to you guys, Chuck was asked, you handed out autographed severed arms at Comic-Con a few years ago. What have you got planned for the new book event in LA?
Oh, it's in LA.
Yeah. It says this is a nightmare. I've already shipped huge cases of stuff down to Poor Book Soup. Everybody who comes in is going to get one of these enormous foam LED light up batons. Then they're going to turn off the lights periodically, so the whole place will be just nothing but this sea of oscillating different colors of light that people will wave. Then the kangaroo helpers, volunteers dressed in kangaroo onesies, will throw foam hoops out into the crowd, and whoever catches a hoop gets
When
something.
is it? I want to go.
That sounds like somebody's going to have a seizure.
Yes.
It says, I'll be reading 3 stories and we'll be playing different games. People who ask questions during the Q&A
I'll go with you.
get a different kind of prize.
The book is being released, what, Tuesday?
It says the book arrives on Tuesday, September 5th, and there's an event hosted by Book Soup at the Regent Theater on the 6th.
Oh, when is? Yeah, yep, there it is. Right here.
At 8 p.m.
Find it. Send me that shit. Are we going?
Like.
Hey, can we live stream it? Probably not. Last month's book had me lost. Bitch, same. Everybody was lost. Like, unless you were literally doing every drug in that book, You're lost. Okay, but you remember last month when I said never in my life. How much is it? $84
For 2 tickets.
for 2?
Yeah.
That's probably worth it. That's probably worth it. Okay, you guys remember last month I said never in my life have I ever had to use the words amyl nitrate. Fucking comes up again.
Was that when he was describing all the weapons, like how to make all the bombs?
This is when he is describing Chloe and her excitement about sex and how she can't get any because she has a brain parasite. And she's saying that she has these things if anyone's interested and just wants to come get down. Bitch, first of all, good for you. And secondly, I had to see amyl nitrate again. 2 months in a row.
Who would have thought?
Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk?
Where is this?
All right, book soup. Still waiting to go to rehab. How am I? Doing good. Thanks. Doing good. I could use a refill, but nobody's gonna refill my shit just for fun. So. Here we go. Here we go. Spaceland.
I was 2 blocks away from the last bookstore.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Good. I'm going to need a bourbon and a Canada Dry Zero. Fill it up. Fill it up. I'm down. Hey, can I name my dog Bourbon? Do you think anybody would be like,
that'd be a cute name.
Bourbon? That'd be a cool name. Maybe I should just like, take a bourbon like,
everywhere.
I don't want to name him like whiskey because everybody would be like,
that's
whiskey. That's like a little obvious.
Or how about a type of bourbon? Do you have a favorite?
Like Woodford.
That's very like a studious like.
That's very like bow tie on a dog.
Yeah. Woodford.
Here's Woodford. He wears glasses.
It kind of matches with Violet too. I feel.
Violet and Woodford. Woodford and Violet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for bourbons that come in like a black bottle. Since you said he's black.
Oh. So it says those tickets are $38 a piece, and all those tickets include 1 entry and 1 signed copy of Not Forever, But For Now.
So you get a copy and
you're getting the love.
So you get into the event and you get a signed book.
Hey, all right. $34. You get to like hang out.
Yeah, it's $38.
Okay, $38. So you get to meet the dude or whatever, or do you like get to meet him and get it signed, or you like just
no?
Like,
It's they're pre-signed.
Pre-signed.
Yeah, it's a reading. He usually does like readings and stuff. So he'll be on stage.
And he's gonna play some games, and you might get some shit.
There's kangaroo people. I'm down to go 100%.
It sounds like fun.
It does sound like fun.
No, but I thought it was so
fuck, is it Wednesday?
It is Wednesday. What's Wednesday? Wednesday.
It's Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Of course it is, because Leo has his first fencing class until 6.
Thursday it's in Arizona.
Oh, bitch, I'm not driving to Arizona.
That's a lot closer, isn't it?
Like LA is an hour and a half.
We're just throwing that out there.
Just in case. But literally the next day.
Yeah. So he's doing it. He's
Who
doing
does
it.
shit on a Wednesday?
He's doing it.
Cheaper.
Ugh. I have to think about this. I have to think about it. I don't know. Anyway. What'd you come up with, Rebecca? Hey, beauty.
I came up with one. There's one called Will It that has a cool looking bottle.
It's a big wave.
And now I lost it. Where did it go?
What do you want?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's a good one. It's a good bourbon. There's a lot of good bourbons.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah, think about it.
Go tell Dad.
Oh my god, look how cute she is. Stinker.
Well, because she's always talking about YouTubers. I was like, you're on YouTube now. She's like, that was the face she made.
Yes, that's my kids too. They're like, am I on YouTube?
Alrighty.
Sure.
You're done.
They come in like after we're done. They don't realize that we're not live anymore. They just think like they're bomb. Oh my goodness. She's so cute. She's like, okay, but get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there are a ton of like good bourbon names, but I don't know if I can do it. If my kids will go for it.
Or how about a cocktail with bourbon in it?
Mm-hmm.
Or some good, there's some good cocktail names.
Mm-hmm. Manhattan. Can't think of anything. Am I naming the dog Bourbon or not? Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. It's going to be a black Great Dane, so we're trying to figure that out. We'll see. I wanted like something Halloween-y. There's nothing. I wanted to call him Burton. Leo said no.
Who?
Burton.
Oh.
Like Tim Burton? I like that.
Yeah. Burton would be cool.
But then he's going to end up being called Bert.
Yeah.
Bert. Yeah, or like when you everybody has to add a Y to the nickname, so it'd be like Birdie. I'm calling it Birdie. I don't know. Anyways.
I think we all have a touch of insomnia. We're all kind of sleepy tonight.
Yeah. I was tired all day today, and I was reading my book, and I was like, can I fall asleep like right now? Like if I closed it and just like allowed myself to close my eyes, like maybe if I didn't close my book, maybe if it just like laid it on my chest while I'm reading, would I knock out? I thought about it for a while.
Paper smell.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm from Utah. Vanessa's not from Utah.
No.
Nope.
She just really likes her Utah colors.
To represent.
No.
No.
She just super likes her sweater.
From California.
Just a comfy sweater.
Callie, are you ever going back?
Hell no. Just for a vacation.
See, look, at least you know it's a place to vacay. It's not a total now.
Did you come down Wednesday, Vanessa?
I totally would go with you.
Right?
The eyeball there.
There's a little eyeball and some curly hair.
Poke her eye out.
I want to go. All right, bitches. What are we reading this week? Chapter 7 through
Maximum
14.
Ride.
No.
Maximum Ride.
7 through 14 this week.
7 through 14.
I'll let you know if we end up getting a dog.
We want pictures.
Yeah.
Dog will make an appearance next week, right?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Hopefully we end up with something. Yeah, the rescue is different who we're going through. They're very odd. Like, we thought we were going to, I said Noir, but Leo said no.
Why?
He said Noir. So he's very funny.
Look what just showed up.
Ooh, just a little sipper.
Nice.
What'd you get?
Good night, Jessica.
It's bourbon.
Yummy. Enjoy.
I had some. Mine had chocolate bitters in it.
Night, Jessica.
That's empty now.
Good night, Jessica.
My drink is empty. I'm so sad.
I love it. He's good. All right. So we will see everybody next week.
You could name your puppy Mark.
Mark?
My dad's name is Mark.
Oh, like Maker's Mark?
Yeah. Or you can name him Booker.
That's a cute name, Booker.
Booker's bourbon.
I feel like I haven't had that bourbon. Doesn't sound
I'm
familiar.
not hating the name. That's a cute name.
Booker's
So
cute.
one bourbon that we really like, it's a rye. Anyway, it's Basil Hayden's. And I was like, can we call him
Hayden is cute.
Ooh, I like
the
Basil.
name.
Our
Hayden.
son is Aiden, so I wouldn't want to
Oh.
do that. But I was like, can we call him
I
Basil?
like Basil.
Basil's a fun
Basil's
name.
cute.
Cool name.
That's
right?
not.
Then you can call him Baz for short.
See.
Wait,
Right?
what
I think we got a
character is
name.
that? Basil.
Thank you. I've been trying to figure this out all
Look
day.
it up. Look it up.
It's got to be like some
It's from
English
the
detective.
The Rescuers Down Under.
Is it?
Yes.
Which one is that? Like,
Oh,
who
It's
is it?
It's like their
No,
little
I know
mice.
the cartoon, but who? Which?
Thank
what-
you. That's the skinny mouse that's like kind of tall. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
Oh my God, yes.
I think
Which
we're
one?
thinking of the same thing.
Not the
I think
main
so.
mouse, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, his sidekick. Right?
Yeah.
I think.
Oh no, I'm thinking of I know what I'm thinking of. Have you guys ever watched The Maid?
No.
What is that on?
I think it's on Netflix.
Oh no.
Austin
That's not
Powers.
mine.
There's a Basil in Austin Powers. He's like
Because it's the mom's
just gave me
boyfriend, but
his.
his name is spelled like Basil.
Yeah.
But she's like, it's not Basil, it's Basil.
Right. Oh, that's a there's another Basil. Yeah.
from Austin Powers.
Yes.
There's no
That's what I
Basil
was
in Rescuers.
Oh my God, a little detective. What'd I say? What's his name?
How do
Basil
you
and
spell
Baker
it?
Street is what it is. It's not.
Basil.
Oh, Basil.
Oh.
Yeah, like Basil.
Yeah, Basil, but they don't say Basil.
The Great Mouse
I like that
Detective.
name.
That's what
I
it is.
vote
The
for that
Great
name.
Mouse
Not the Rescuers. The Great
Detective.
Mouse
What did I
Sorry,
say? I
I
said
was
he's
late.
like a detective or some shit.
And he I feel like Great Danes have that like look to them, that like very studious.
They
you
look
know.
like a little Sherlock and Watson. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I want
I
to
vote for that name.
They're dopey.
Yeah, I like those names too.
I vote for Basil as well.
I like that name too. I like Basil. And I did try Sherlock and I did try Watson.
Now don't say the name to your kids. Just use that word here and there randomly
if
so
I
that they
can
start
answer.
hearing it. So it's a
So Leo's tooth fairy is named Basil.
really?
Yeah,
Wait,
Bella's is Freya.
How'd that happen?
Flora. Hers is Flora. Well, they just like lost their first tooth and got a note from their tooth fairy.
And
And
but where that
it was
name come
signed
from?
Basil, and his
Oh.
address was like 321.
Basil Lane.
No.
No.
Enamel Road or something. Very funny.
Apparently, there's a Basil in Indiana Jones.
Oh,
Oh, then Basil and Indy could be united in
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
some way.
he's an old man.
they would be united.
Yeah.
Basil
Connected,
Shaw.
connected.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Anyway, all right, ladies. So we will get some reading done this week. I think we'll play a game next week. Something fun. It's a regularly scheduled program. Yeah. This week is the 10th. So, all righty. Well, anyways, thanks for joining and for picking up when I completely fell off. That was wonderful. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate
tried.
it.
You're awesome. No, you guys are good. Good.
No, thank goodness. I appreciate it, really. I was over here like freaking out. I was like, because I wasn't sure if I got kicked out, if you guys would all get kicked out. But it didn't.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't think about
I
that.
was super, because I had to start it all, so I wasn't sure.
I walked in the house and I had it on my phone and I saw it and then I start like running and trying to like put things together.
Oh,
All of a
no.
sudden, we see Dominique pop in and she's got no audio, and we're like, oh, thank goodness.
Fuck it. We'll talk about the book. That's what we're here for. Oh, fuck it. There we go.
Oh,
So-
you can name him Rasco or
No.
Rasco?
From Rats of Nim, Mrs. Frisbee.
Frisbee?
Yeah, Mrs. Frisbee.
Nah.
I like Basil.
I think
Basil?
Mrs. Frisbee is gonna work for a little dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
we'll see. We'll see what these little kids.
Caitlin, go away.
Anyways. All right,
It is
bitches.
over.
Chapter 7 through 14. Get your reading done. Yeah, in Fight Club. Yeah, it's over. If you want to join again next Sunday.
What's the first rule of book club?
Yeah.
No.
We talk about
Talk
it.
The first
to
rule of book club is you talk about book club.
all to everybody and anybody,
Always. To everybody.
even grandmas who don't want to hear it.
Even if grandmas don't want to hear it. Yeah.
Anybody want a teenager?
Yeah,
Can you
join
guys-
us on Facebook.
Yeah,
Go
read
ahead
the
and
book.
join, but you got to read the book.
Read
You
up
gotta
to
discuss it
14,
with us.
chapter 14. Join
Yeah.
us next week.
Yeah,
Y'all
chapter
like the new cut?
like your new
What's
cut.
what's the-
Do it. Go
what's so
away.
funny?
No, they saw it ugly, but that wasn't blue. I'm gonna go
It's
dye
not
it.
even blue.
I'm gonna go dye it all green
You
now.
need to like
I'm
bleach
gonna
it
go
out.
I
dye
got
it
green.
Ooh, my mommy
agree
does
here.
not like it when I dye it green because I've dyed it green so many times.
Oh, well. Dominique's
Yeah, but-
green is very pretty.
Well, her hair is so dark it doesn't look green.
Show up.
You gotta bleach it.
We'll have to bleach it first.
Dude, that's how dark my
Get
hair
it to
is.
show up.
Bleach it.
Yeah,
Bleach
see
it.
how dark her hair is?
When you
Yeah.
bleach it though, like
Yeah.
it won't, there's no going back. You just have to grow it out. So you have to be really, really committed if you do
Yeah.
that.
Lady, you just ruined my whole hair. I gotta go redo it now.
Oh, look at that. Don't fuck them curls up. You cannot run your fingers through curls. Can't.
No,
I
baby.
know.
Gotta be
hair-
like
My hair's this
nothing
curly.
untouched.
Maybe I'll just dye this part purple and this that part green. Any color recommendations?
I have not seen ASL in I don't know how long.
I'm gonna keep it a $1.50. ASL. When was the last time y'all saw ASL?
When I was in junior high,
Yeah.
so back in the 90s.
Mhm.
What's
So I get to
ASL?
say, I get to
You're
say
fine,
40 female California. Look at that. I have not gotten to say 40. I have. The last time I saw ASL, I'm pretty sure I said 21.
What's ASL?
Age, sex,
Age,
location.
sex, location.
Oh.
Bitch, where were you when we were young? Look at her! Love it!
Oh,
It's okay. I've heard worse in the hallways.
In the hallways. Oh, she's heard worse than
Oh,
ASL.
dear.
Look at that. I'm a holla at you.
Get out of here.
No. Hang on.
Stop.
Oh,
Oh,
they're fighting
watch
over
it.
you, Ty.
They're
Oh,
in a fight. They're in a
Tosh.
fight. Look,
Cousin.
140. Still got it.
Mhm. See, you do 40 well. That's a good age for you.
Yeah, they're probably like 25, and they're like, "Oh my god, I definitely didn't think I was gonna hear 40." So thanks for that. Anyways, all right, bitches. We'll see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Get some reading done. Holla next time.